home to the Lobos of the University of New Mexico and the Today we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the Fresno State Bulldogs taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the New Mexico Lobos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Fresno State Bulldogs offense will get the first possession of the game. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Comes out throwing on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After that last completion, it's second down. Here's the handoff. Turns it on in midfield. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Off-play action on first down. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Power football with the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Back to throw, it's Keene. And the missed connection on third down. Fresno State will have to punt. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. The Lobos offense has its first opportunity of the day. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head.
He's going to take a shot right away. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense set on first down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Davis. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. On second down, wants to throw. Makes his connection. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down. Defense. Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. Grabbed behind the line. It's Davis. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Red pass, it's complete. Bulls his way forward. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's going to take off. Across the 25, he's got room. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
Fantastic job there buying time and then using his speed to go get a huge chunk play. And you saw on defense a lot of people in the back end with their heads turned around chasing receivers. It's dangerous. You want to play man coverage. You don't want to keep your eyes on the quarterback. You're going to pay for it. You saw it right there.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, New Mexico. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
Fresno State, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Working that left side now. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Keene. Firing to the right, complete. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
Brings up 2nd down.
He's got it down the middle. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Quickly complete. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
That makes the score. New Mexico, 7. Fresno State, 3.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. To the ground with the back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Wants to throw on third down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Running to the left. Makes him talk to the hand. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Defense.
Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. Quick release on the RPO. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. The Lobos are rolling down the field. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
Fresno State 3.
They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Shakes off the tackler. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Back to throw, it's Dampier. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Might as well stick with him. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Lobos trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Lobos!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Georgia Tech is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Yellow Jackets fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. It's one game. You don't want to react too much.
Going for the big play. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Fresno State working from the red zone. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They're looking for an advantage to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Scanning the field, it's Keene. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. They march 72 yards, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
Fresno State, 10.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, man.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
The give on the inside. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Dampier. A little screen to the running back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to run it. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it in the 28. It's 1st down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. From the gun, the running back has it.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Immediately fires to the middle. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. They knock him down right there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's looking to throw. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Handoff to the lone back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Using the quick game. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Back to pass, it's Keene. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Going up top on 1st down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. The quick out. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Finds the tight end. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the tight end. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like you've got a great atmosphere today in Albuquerque. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at University Stadium.
Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this 2nd half. And he'll bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Line gets set, 1st down. He'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Dampier. And those 2 couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. And the Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. The Lobos send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. The sure hands, it's James. Dances away again. He found plenty of room and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Can't get him to the ground. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Here's a quick throw out to the left. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Dropping back, it's Keene. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Trying to show their strength with the run on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. They'll throw it on 1st down. It's complete. Open space at the 25. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Handoff from the shotgun. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They'll throw it on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, New Mexico. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. West Virginia is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Morgantown. They're trailing by just 2 to Kansas. For now, it's back to you fellows, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quarterback on the keeper. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now they'll run the draw. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. To throw, it's Keene. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Moss. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now on 2nd down. The give to the back. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. They'll try the run. Runs through the tackle. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
It's complete to the left. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. To the air, it's Dampier. He finds his man.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Using his legs, it's Sanders. At the 45, on his way. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. And the Lobos have this offense rolling. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Ripping through the defense. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. They're working that left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for the score. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He got it.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big way.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the tight end.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, giving 1. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a 1st down with a penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Wants to throw. It's Keene. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Out of the gun. The running back has it. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Defense.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. Back to throw, it's Keene. Makes the grab on the left. And more yards after contact. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Defense.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. Makes the grab, and the defense forces him to step out at the 3. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Touchdown, Fresno State! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Number 33.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
They got the touchdown, but still a 2-point conversion short of tying it up late. They're going to run it. He's into the end zone. The two-point conversion is good, and we're tied here in the final period. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. He'll try to pop the draw. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. On first down, here comes this offense. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Went up top on second down. That leaves them needing a yard here on third down. Direct snap. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Lobos have their offense in high gear.
First down, Lobos.
Looking for room. It's Henry. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. They'll try the right side. Plows through the defense. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on third down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. They go to the draw. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ballgame. And the Lobos will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
He'll off one deep down the left side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Let's see what they've got on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. He's looking for an open man on second down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. It is perfect. And there's a lot of celebrating going on over there, but there is still time left on the clock.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. To the air on first down. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Quick strike complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Keene. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown Bulldogs. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Number 18.
Yeah. Making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. They'll try to pin them back with this kickoff and then have the defense put the finishing touches on a win. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to go up top on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He wants a big play here late. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a complete...
Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.